Hi, everybody. I want to say, first of all, kudos and very much thank you to the person who left in my comment box the best advice you ever gotten. Thank you so much for your compliment. Now, I do have something to say. I watched a movie and it just kind of hit home for me. A guy was a football player back in his day, and he got injured so bad he couldn't even walk no more. Well, he could walk, but he needed a brace. But he had a beautiful wife and children and like a beautiful life that he didn't appreciate. So in the movie, the guy got a second chance. So he got a second chance. And in the movie, he says, I can do this, I can do that. His mama said 1:01 on the clock. Look, sweet son, I want you to enjoy who you are and where you're at. I want you to be proud of yourself. Guy went back through the same football game and made the same decision because honestly, what he had after wasn't so bad. It was actually really good. 144. Sometimes when you put too much emphasis on something, it's like a hard time in your life. Like how much emphasis I put on how much my dog is barking right now, and I don't even understand why. He's playing with his chew toy. Oh, Jesus. Let me keep, that is kind of a omen all itself. He's very much spiritually guided. Otherwise, he wouldn't have one blue eye and one brown one. That means he sees in both spectrums. He has a way of seeing both ways. He was very easy to train. Like easier than a lot of dogs I've ever had. I'm not comparing people to dogs. We're not dogs. I guess the point is that you're going to keep going through towers until you're happy at where you're at. Like, for real. People keep asking me, when is John and Joseph and Jacob is going to come back? When Sasha going to come back? Truth is, are you happy where you're at? Are you happy? Are you happy? Can you look at all the things that you've done and achieved and still be happy with that? Because we all live in our own form of greatness. Oh, no, baby. It took me a long time for some reason to get here. To be happy where I'm at. It's okay. I'm grown. I'm not like underage doing what I'm doing. I'm of age and I do what I do. And you know what? I feel how I feel. And I'm happy with that. That's when your next love will come along. Because the last love, do you really want them back? The way they came and sang that song to you the same way? If they came back differently, then that would make an entire different situation, wouldn't it? That would be change. Otherwise, are you happy? Can you go out and meet somebody else? Nice, beautiful, wonderful person. Look how happy my dog is. Son, get down. Down. Play with your toy. He wants to play with me right now because he knows I'm. See, he knows I'm live. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Get your toy. And the thing is, the more I'm happy where I'm at, with or without that person, does my life stop? I don't think so. I'm still breathing. And yes, I still, sometimes think of that person. I sometimes think of several of them. But am I still breathing? Am I still here where I'm at? The moral of this story was he was the best football player in the entire team. He played football. He won him the championship. But he had a choice. And they put it right in his face. What is your dream life? Is it the one you had or the one you can get? Okay? And God said to that person, I'm giving you another chance. You can get this life. You're more than capable. You can get a better job. You can get a better this. You can get a better that. You can get a better. You know what? Some people, the biggest advice I can give you is some people keep striving for better, which is why nice people end up in strife. Sweet people, loving ones. Why do they end up in strife? Does that make it your fault? No, not at all. There's nothing that football player could do about the people that hurt him in the football game to where he can never play football again. But you know what happened in his deepest, darkest of struggles? Those people that he thought he could do better than, things changed. He realized, why would I want better than this? Even if I could be a professional football player, go to college, change things. The story was written for me, so oh my God. Toy. You better swing this toy around. Get off me. He's stupid. Mama not mad. Get your toy. Why, if God gave you a gift, why would you want better than it? Even if it's the gift of having peace in your life. Having to not deal with strife. Other people's problems, other people's snit. Why? The point is peace and serenity in the first place, right? We'll have, oh my God, jeez. No means no. We'll go out later. I'll take you for a walk. We'll play with your toys. But I'm not a toy. I meant what I said. Massimo, I meant what I said. I said no. Now make me. Oh, Lord Jesus. Thank you, God, for the day. He'll play for me. As long as I don't touch him, he'll play with his toy. He hears me talking. If I give him eye contact, he'll continue to climb up on me. But that doesn't mean I'm going to keep, giving him what he wants just because. And that kind of relates in relationships. Hey, sweet. How you doing, Becca? Becca B. Tarot, welcome. You shared my channel. Oh my gosh. I feel so much gratitude for doing that. On your community page, oh my goodness. I feel so much gratitude. Gratitude. I'm a tarot worker and I'm a light worker as well. And I feel so much gratitude. Make sure you leave a comment so that I can also share your channel too. Thank you so much, Becca B. That is like so awesome. I feel so grateful. Sometimes people may hear that, you know how you do tarot, and sometimes people like don't hear what they want to hear, and it ends up like some crazy stuff, and like they text you all this, or they put it in your chat box, all this crazy stuff, like it's no that. If the message resonates, it's meant for you. You just have to read the tarot right. You can't make tarot give me one moment, please, Miss Becca. Hi, Dimtra. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. I apologize. But welcome. Yeah, like people like try to. Hi, sweet loves. How are all of you? Yeah, people try to make tarot what they want it to be, and they just kind of don't understand the concept of tarot. The concept is tarot can be read in many ways. So it may not necessarily, resonate in a way for this person, even though they're both Sagittarians, but it resonates in this person with this person. How that's why you see the best tarot readers, they read it in like 30 ways. And that leaves some people confused, but it's not a confusion because it's not what you want to hear, it's the real truth of it. You can't change chance. And the chance that you got those cards, yes, ma'am, you can have a reading. The chance that you got those cards, it still resonates. It's just how you read it, not the reader, which is why you should educate yourself. Don't ever love being a tarot reader. Enjoy it. I've learned the joy of tarot. Is Henry going to text me again? Yes, we love. If Henry likes you, he will. For real. Like reading the Two of Cups and then reading the Ace of Cups. You know what the Two of Cups is? A cup and another cup. If you get the Ace of Cup behind it, y'all make a chalice. That means y'all are trying to kind of work things out, even if it's separately, your own cup and their cup. That 9 times out of 10 is like that's that twin flame energy. They're trying to make their own cup and you're trying to make your own cup. Sometimes you can't do it together because then it comes all arguments, fusses, and strife. That's when we end up we have to separate because God doesn't want us to stress. God wants us to come together. That's the point of our community. The 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, they have their own meaning. You know what? It doesn't, like, they come right behind each other. I go to 10 to 9 to 8, and it's not synchronicity. It just kind of depends on how you accept your reading. Just because a reader says something, a reader can read a reading in like 30 different ways. I've been studying tarot for about 3 years as well. But you know what? I've been studying it in a way, how does this reading resonate? It could resonate with my job. It could resonate with my love life. It could resonate with, with like my next door neighbor. It could resonate with something that happened in my past. It could resonate with something that I need to do right now. It could resonate with something I am doing right now. It could resonate with something I want. So it kind of all depends. So don't ever think, keep on reading tarot and love yourself first, sweet love. For real. Read it how you want to, because you ain't here to please nobody. You can't please you can't please everybody. Let me put it like that. You cannot. 1616 on the clock. I read numerology. Because what I say, when I say it, means a lot to me numerically, because I feel like when I say it and it's numerically, it makes sense, then there will be a double number to follow it. 1616, 1515, 1644. It'll make sense. Otherwise, tell them to go find somebody else. Not to be rude. Excuse me. So I see all the time 333, 222, 444, 555 all the time. So okay. Maximo. Excuse me, I'm yelling at my dog right now. Please sit down. Lay down. Now. He's just been jumping on me all morning. I'm so sorry. 1717. He's just been doing it. So, okay, you see these numbers. These are numbers of moments of self-respect. These are numbers of moments of what you thought. The moment that you thought something really great, and that's time to put that in action. These are numbers that when you have a memory of the past and you know you should forget it and you still do it anyway. These are what these numbers mean. These are numbers that come up in your life when things are supposed to happen the way they're happening. 1808. It's supposed to happen that way. You can't deny 1818. You can't tell spirit or God. It's happening for a reason. That's it. These numbers are numbers of reason. Think about that. Real truth. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. I don't care if you drink every day, you smoke cigarette. God don't care about all that mess. He's not saying he don't care about that. He cares about self. Thank you so much, Becca. I appreciate you, Becca B. Please feel free to join. Come back not join, but come back anytime. 1909. I really, really appreciate you coming through as a tarot reader. It makes me feel exceptionally special. Thank you so much. Tarot doesn't care about what you do. Man, tarot readers out here, we smoke, we drink, we bring our cup of tea. That's not what tarot cares about. Tarot cares about inner healing. Because when your ancestors are sitting in front of you, and even though you don't see them, you know what's happening? They're sending you messages and you can't hear them. So you go to tarot and then somebody tells you a message that just kind of freaking makes sense. It's going on right now in your life. Or You learn to read tarot, and then you learn how it resonates. Just kind of how it works. Hi, Sharper. What's going on, sweet? Sharper, you know you can expect progress going on in your ambitions. Whatever you strive for, you can get. Everything you strive for will always make progress. Because you have spirits, gods, and sources and universe sitting there right there with you every step of the way. All you have to do is truly strive for it, because you can't help what other people think. Of course. Sharper, you've been here before. You know. Let me see. So it says, these are my oracles. Seek the journey. And you know, my lighting is terrible. I love my oracles, though. They're so awesome. Seek the journey. I said, whatever you strive for, you can get. And it says, love your inner child. Love this little love for themselves. No, the journey may not always be clear. I mean, it's a little dinosaur, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's all these so cute with flowers around it. So love your journey. It is time. Okay? And then my other tarot says, look, existence. And be a rebel. And let go of control issues. Okay? And there's one behind it. Burden. Don't look. You saw this guy's like carrying this guy on his back. Don't make it, whatever you're striving for, a burden. Just live with it and make it a habit. Those are two different things. Oh, like I said, compromise. Those are two different things. You want me to shuffle the cards and it won't change them. Consciousness. Understand when you're trying to control a reading versus getting one. And that's your reading. Like, seriously. That's what I said. Didn't I just say that? Understanding. So, okay. That's your reading. If you want playfulness, enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Like, nothing's stopping you from getting what you want. I told you, Sharper, go over, and you may be a different Sharper, I'm so sorry, but go over to the person that you're trying to make this endeavor with. You can't make a deal without talking to people. Go over and talk to them. Put a face behind the name and a name behind the face. And then I am super awesome and intelligent. 23 on the clock. Your spirit guides do not lie. That's how that works. You always have somebody. As long as you're making a step, you'll have a spirit guide, Lord, Source, Universe, Archangel Michael, all these people just kind of with their hands right here. And you're just walking on their fingertips. You can always. And then somebody, again, left a comment on my comment box. And it kind of amazed me, but I'm so happy that I got it. The best advice that they ever heard. So try it. All you can do is try. No is just the next person's yes. Thank you, Sharper, for coming. I really appreciate you. I know I didn't get to Demetra. Are you still here? No? Okay. So That is the point of seeing these numbers. When you see numbers like this, and you know what? I've studied this. It's so crazy. I'm a Sagittarian, so I study a lot. Because I was getting these numbers 11, 11, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4. I was like, why am I getting all these numbers? Like, what's with the number stuff? Why every time I look at the clock, it says 11, 11, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 55, 10, 10. And I was like, why does it always? But at the moment, I realized it's just what's happening right in your life sometimes. You can't make right. It just is right. Those are two different things. So go out in the universe and try it. And make sure if it works, you leave it in my chat box. It works. It's the truth. Undeniably. You can't change destiny. You're not destined to die. You're destined to live. So all your guides are going to guide you through these numbers saying, you're doing this right. You see some odd number somewhere and it don't make sense. And maybe you're just living life. But the rest of them, 26, 26, you're doing it right. I don't even have to timestamp it. Rewind the video. Just means you're doing it right. If that's what it meant, it means you're doing it right. You're supposed to go. Life is a journey. So how are you supposed to have a journey without living? Regardless of what other people think about it. You're supposed to live. You're supposed to have a full, awesome, like voluptuous life. Go swimming, go bike riding. This is what you're supposed to do. Whatever your favorite hobby is, you're supposed to do that. If it brings you peace and solace. There'll always be something that'll come and try to create strife, 27, 22 on the clock. There'll always be something to come in and just put poop in your life, poop in a pumpkin pie. What you were the pumpkin pie. Okay? Somebody always try to come poop in a pumpkin pie. Somebody sweet, nice, generous, loving, kind. Somebody they want to be around, but they do things because they don't know how to love right. Childhood wounding. So let them. Oh, Jesus. He's an attention seeker. This is his childhood wounding. He feels like if I'm not paying attention just to him, he does this just over and over again. He'll just keep doing it. And then he'll do that. And I have to tell him, I said no. I said no. I said no. I said no. He still ain't stopping. It's just how it is. Like the craziest things people don't understand is attention seeking. Has he been on a walk today? Where I'm from, what time is it? 7:30 in the morning. I just fed him. I took him out to potty. Now he's gonna go on his walk. When I'm done, can I have a moment? Because we are together, but my life does not revolve around you. We have separate existences. I don't want my life to revolve around playing tug of war with the dog. And every time he says, let's go, I gotta go. He doesn't have to. Jesus. Clearly, he doesn't have to listen either. He just gonna keep climbing up here. So I kind of guess that the point of all that is, okay, that doesn't mean I'm not my own person and can't put my hands up and say, get down. And now he's looking for something else to get my attention. Massimo. Stop. And now he's arguing. Okay, I'm done. Anyway. Massimo, stop. Oh, Massimo. Go, Nana. Go. Or lay down. Go, Nana. He sleeps with me. And I let him sleep with me. And every time I let him sleep with me, he acts like this. Like as if he owns me. And that isn't okay. Moving right along. And I said, go night-night. No, I mean it. I mean it. Night-night. I need space right now. Not. Stay. Oh, God. Sorry, y'all. He's very demanding of my time. Excuse me. So if you have a question, please leave it in the chat box. But I really enjoyed your time, your company. It was really just kind of about the message that I sent throughout my video. Is it the person that I watched on the movie today was so unhappy with where he was. His family. He had 2 children. He had a sweet wife. He had a nice life. But he's unhappy with it. He wants to say, I can make it better. Look. Stop and smell the roses. See? Just demanding. Stop and smell the roses. Really? Massimo, please stop. Stop, Massimo. Oh, Lord. 2:33 on the clock. Here he goes. What am I supposed to do about this? Massimo. Stop. No. Now he's trying to. Now he's trying to tear stuff up and he's trying to get out. I'm really kind of scared he'll figure it out someday. He's like really smart. He knows what he's doing. He's well aware. Sometimes, you know what? The weirdest thing is, sometimes people think I think relationships are bad and they're not. I really love being in a relationship. I just kind of, I want an equal. 34, 44 on the clock. I don't want Somebody to come in and leave again, and come in and leave again, and ghost me and leave again. Those are people that's that Five of Swords stuff, the sneaky stuff. I just kind of don't want it. I've dealt with that for so many years. I'm 40 years old and I deserve better. And even if you're 29, 16, no, you're not 16 up in here. But even if you're younger, you deserve good stuff. Like the good stuff. Like the walks in the parks. I don't know, like the going swimming together. You deserve the good stuff. Like the, going to the movies. Watching your favorite show, Netflix and chill. Even Redbox. You deserve the good stuff. That's the point. Sometimes it's okay to go through the what you don't want, but what do you want? Now that is the catalyst of making a great relationship. And if you still want what you've been getting, which is when is such and such going to come back, then I guess that's exactly what you're going to get. If whatever you manifest. But if you want something different than how you've been treated, even all your life, from childhood to now, then you have to manifest something different for yourself. Your mom and daddy, sister, brother, and all them don't close your eyes and open them. You do. Neither does your ex. Neither does your new. So I want to really kind of, they want to open and close their eyes to me too. That's the difference. I want somebody to open and close their eyes to me too. It's their choice. I most definitely can't make someone do anything. I can't steer, like I said, I can't steer these cards in my favor. You can watch all the readers you want to. There's some out there to tell you exactly what you want to hear. Go find them. If you want somebody to tell you the truth, each card has a meaning, and then they have another meaning behind it. What is coming towards you in love? So here's the deal about love and what's coming towards you. Do you put yourself out there? Do you just say hi to somebody in random? You know that's how people meet people. You know how they meet their next loves? Like you in a grocery store and you just say hi. And then you see that person several times because you live in that area and you keep going to that same grocery store and you keep seeing that same person and you just kind of keep saying hi, how are you doing? Until it becomes, would you like to go out for coffee? Or tea? Or, I don't know, I see you're, buying, I don't know, your favorite dish. I'm a sushi baby. I see you buying sushi. You like sushi too? Yes, I like sushi. You like sushi? Yes, I like sushi. Well, would you like to join me in my sushi endeavor? Sometimes they will say no because they're already in a relationship, and sometimes they will say yes. I would like to join you. You know what? I know the perfect sushi restaurant. Then that's a date. So when you have to put yourself out there and don't be afraid of liking sushi. Even if he does, whatever your, sexuality, your preferences. That's how you find someone. That's what's next in your love life is, and the way I'm going to say it, people don't understand 39, but this is the truth. What's next in your love life is liking sushi, if that makes sense. Hi, I like sushi. You like sushi? Oh, man. What? What? Oh my gosh. I love that sushi you bought because I bought it last week. It was so good. Now I'm trying a different sushi. It's like something like that. You meet them in the store. And it might be early in the morning. You haven't even rubbed your eyes yet. And you went to go get yourself a cup of coffee. You say, you like the same coffee I do. They always have like a multitude of different kinds. Go to Starbucks and see what they pick one. But that's kind of how finding love works. But you have to put yourself in a situation. Don't put yourself in a situation. Live your life naturally. But be open to saying hi, hello, and how are you? Feed a smile somewhere. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh. Or say something crazy like, they never have my favorite sugar. And then that person be like, I like the same sugar, and they never have it either. And then y'all both go into the next store to have your favorite sugar. Man, I love Whataburger. And then y'all both going to Whataburger to, I know people don't, this is American food, but people don't, I mean, I'm not saying that no one's American here, but I love to go to Whataburger. It's a burger place. Hamburger with ground beef and all that good stuff. That's how you meet people. That's how you find your next love. You don't just stay at home and just kind of wait for the phone to ring. Nobody knows your number. That's going to be your next love, unless it's your cousin, sister, brother, or mama. And those are not next. Those are like a different kind of love, like a hierophant kind of. Not a hierophant. What's the marriage card? Who has the marriage card? It is the Hierophant. Like people related to you, people who are interconnected with you. But this kind of love you're looking for is like cups love. It's different. It's very different kind of love. So put yourself out there. I've known ladies. I mean, we don't even share the same sexuality, but they do their thing out here. We don't even share the same body type, and they still do their thing out here. They get love too. Big girls need love too. Skinny girls need love too. Short girls need love too. Tall girls need love too. We all need love, and we don't share the same body type. But trust me. I mean, and they'll be like, well, some handsome people, handsome men, handsome women, handsome women, beautiful women, and you'll be like, how you'll be looking at them like, why is this person in a relationship and I'm not? Maybe it's not because of their looks. Maybe because they liked sushi and they shared a sushi love. Got it? Hi, can I get a general reading for September? Yes, Leo, you can. Now I'll pull my cards. Not these. You having like a whole lot going on here. So, don't do that. I'm not even playing with you, Spirit. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's basically saying, be patient. Hold on to your good loving. Because you got the Queen of Swords, you got the Four of Pentacles, and then you got the Hangman. Be patient. Go on, hold on to your good loving because you're worth waiting for. That's what that means. Especially when you're asking about a love reading. Because 6 of Wands, you'll have victory. It may not come when you want it. It may not come in this exact month of September. But it doesn't mean Spirit doesn't have it in your books. I mean, who stays alone forever? See, Death card, Ace of Wands, and See? But the thing is, the spirit is also saying you have to be more open. Because you got the death card, the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is that love, good loving card. You have to be more open. And because you got the Nine of Wands and then the Magician. So you have to be more open. Like I said, go in there and ask them if they like sushi. The World card. That's what I said. Go in there and ask them if they like sushi. Like, do you like sushi? I like sushi too. Then it opens up, like every conversation that you have with somebody that is not yourself, it opens up your world of possibilities. One day I went into the store and asked somebody if they like my jeans. Or which jeans should I pick? It wasn't what I was necessarily. Okay. Sorry. And when I start channeling, it does this. I'm not tired or none of that. It's just I yawn when I'm channeling. So when I asked this person if they like my jeans, they said yes, and then asked me for my number. That's how you meet people. Even if it doesn't work out, it ends up being like, don't invite me to your house, but let's go out to McDonald's or the next restaurant. It kind of, it opens up the door for love. So you got to open the door, which is why you got that guarded card. You have to open the door for love. You can't not say nothing to nobody ever and then expect them to come and say and walk around with a resting. Yeah, you're beautiful. But you kind of got to open that door because some people are intimidated by that. And some people are even more intimidated by asking, can I have your number? Nowadays, I realize that some females have to ask the guys some days. They so scared to talk to people nowadays. They scared to like even come up to a girl or a guy. Well, if you're the guy, then you see what I'm saying. Well, some you like a bunch of lonely nights of self-love. I mean, for real, you gotta open that door, baby. But once you do open the door, it's gonna be victory and love all over the dang floor. You just can't even know. You don't know what to do with it. You'd be surprised. Like if you're asking me, then that means you haven't found it. That means you haven't put yourself out there. But once you do, you'll be like, dang, that's all I had to do. That's the surprise part. Yeah, that's it. Tip. That's all. I had a guy that worked in a convenience store. In front of his wife, halted his vehicle and said, "Hey!" I said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "My mom lives here." I said, "Small world." He halted his vehicle in front of his wife, which was kind of embarrassing, if you ask me, for him. But he still did it. I had to have a conversation, and then I had to be like, "Okay, have a good day," for them to move right along with their life. I don't break up happy homes. It's not me. I don't break up homes, period. But it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It did. I have witnesses. He worked up here. He quit. Somehow his mom is the same lady I talked to before, the day before. I said, small world. Now, yesterday, I see him. He stopped his whole car, his kids, his wife. She said, why you didn't let me know that? I have another next door neighbor. Just because I say what's up, Here comes his wife coming out the door as if I'm trying to take what she's got. Trust me, I don't want to take. No, baby. I've been through that too much of being the third party energy or creating one. No. Somebody once asked me, I want a wife and a husband. I might want you to be it. I said, girl, you better marry somebody else. What you talking about? Go marry somebody not so much there, because I'm here. This is my life. You better not marry me and your husband too. That's not gonna work like that. So it all depends on energy. What energy are you putting out? What are you putting out in here? Are you okay with your best friend not calling you back ever? Or somebody, even if it's like you're been a friend, are you okay with being a third party energy? Are you okay with, if you're okay with it, I guess so are they. This is Ace Wants the Hierophant. I have got things I got to do real quick today. But thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Thank you so much for your questions. I hope you have subscribed and shared my video. If not, I still accept you though. Namaste. Anytime you want to come back in, I'm here for you. Okay? Much love to you always.